You would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I just specifically go along with whatever she's going on about. Sori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Alright, macro loser, apparently. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Wow. She's roasting you, Macro. I think you might have to sit down, get some water, get some aloe vera, because you're on fire right now. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Alright. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Wait, at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured to a girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Eh? Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki make cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It is a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Here? Ah, Macro, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. It literally escaping me as my bowels just not bowels. My stomach just empties out everything that I just ate. This club is cute girls. That's the first thing you think, Macro? Alright. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature, has a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Macro. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Macro. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Hey, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy? We're gonna go with fluffy. Every time I see the word fluffy, I'm gonna say fluffy. Okay, white fluffy cupcakes, pancakes. Yes, white fluffy cakes, pancakes, decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori walks with her mouth. What?
Magically delicious.
Hey, grab my PC. Well, my Chromebook, so I can share it to other people. And you know what? I'm just gonna pause this part.
Oh,
Okay, I'm back. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already has managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. I'm gonna make this the most dramatic thing ever. This is... Oh my god, it's so good. Ooh, thank you, Natsuki.
You never had cupcakes like this.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Yeah, it's a tsundere type response. It's not like I did this for you. Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for you, you know. Dummy. That did not make sense. But not for you, you know. You. Dummy. Alright.
Yeah, you're a big dummy.
I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation.
You're a dummy. Of course,
Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of us each before setting down a teapot next to the cupcake tray. Hey, get out of here. There you go. Anyways. Wait. Did the thing change? It says other. No. I don't know. No. Unacceptable. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? You know what? I'm gonna make a confession. I don't like tea. I know that seems like, some blasphemy, but I don't like it. I just don't. It's disgusting.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you heard me.
I love tea.
Well, I don't. So, watch out.
Tea hater.
Okay, tea hater. Alright. I guess not.
Shut up.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
That's
you know what,
guy.
Macro? You need to stop lying to yourself, okay? Tea is not good.
It's delicious.
Tea is
It
disgusting.
is the greatest
Tea
thing to
is
be
the
invented.
bane of
It's better than
everybody's
juice.
Oh, did you really just say that?
Yes, I did.
I cannot believe you just said that. I'm going on a rampage. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to pause the stream because he just said that. I'm joking. I'm not going to pause the stream. I'm glad.
It is the truth.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyeball. Yes, she raises an eyeball. An eyebrow. And then smiles at me. So, consider the literature club.
Nothing. Cupcakes.
Well, there's 4 big reasons. I mean 6.
Why are there only 3 people there?
There's 6.
Alright.
6 big reasons.
Alright. But,
I was afraid of this question. No, I wasn't. Somebody tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori.
I got you.
Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
My team.
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Aww.
That was dumb. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why we're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Stop it. So Macro, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke about thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things.
Cutting myself.
Even being emo. Stories with the deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Oh hey, Saraiza is apparently starbound again, probably with friends. So, oh yeah, by the way, just a little promo here. I would suggest you subscribe to Saraiza Games. He's pretty good. And the Salt Fault. What?
Content is outdated.
How? I'm doing the same thing he's doing.
Well, you do it, but
How?
I don't like Saraiza, okay?
You're kind of rude.
Not rude, just
You're pretty rude. You're pretty rude. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can't relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. I'm sorry if I have all these, lisps and stuff like that. I have ADHD, so I tend to talk before I think. So, yeah, there's that. My bad. Anyways, back to what we were doing. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate...
me. Why?
You're not Mario. Your name is... it's over. So, I would suggest you sit down. You should sit down.
What's what?
You should, not be Mario. Because Mario is kind of trash.
Oh, I'm Luigi.
So is Luigi. The whole
There's some issue.
Alright, that whole family is pretty bad, okay? I don't like that whole family, alright? Okay?
Huh?
Do we have an understanding
About what?
about Mario and Luigi?
What about it?
They're not good people.
I was talking about
They kill toads. Toads. You know those bricks that turn into toads? They kill people. They're killing their people. They're citizens. They're peasants.
Oh,
No.
I'm trying to do this.
Huh?
Shut up.
Wow.
I'm fucking kidding.
I'm not gonna focus on my game. I'm gonna talk to you for a sec. Why are you so bad?
Why do you suck?
That's funny. That's hilarious. I mean, I do,
I'm
but
streaming live right now.
yeah, I could pause. I could always do that.
Not
Let's chat.
okay. What do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about feelings.
Feelings?
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
No, I don't want to.
What's wrong with feelings?
I don't want to.
Are you having problems with your feelings?
No,
I understand.
I'm good.
You sure?
Yes, I'm perfectly fine.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Positive?
I'm starting to believe me.
How?
Keep asking.
But why?
Huh? Why what?
Why not?
Maybe why not?
I mean, why not?
Not making sense.
How?
Because you keep asking all these questions and then you say why not when I ask you a question.
And?
You know what I mean?
Your point?
You're just trying to get me all upset. Wow.
No. What are you talking about?
Look, you're taking time away from your stream. You should probably get back to me.
Oh, I've been pressing space while we were talking. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Well, that's great and all, but
Oof. What? What?
what?
Say it louder
What?
so the audience can hear.
I didn't say anything.
Say it louder.
I didn't say anything.
It's okay. Just say
I
it.
said nothing.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you positive?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Quit talking.
Why? How?
Because you keep asking me. You sure? You positive?
I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, David.
What?
I love you.
In what sort of way?
In the family type of way? What do you...
Make sure.
What do you have to make sure?
No,
No. Spit it out.
just making sure.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Spit it out. It's okay. Man. Man.
Wait, in a family way.
Are you sure?
Yes. No, we're not doing it. You're not doing it.
Oh, new viewer. Yay. Hi, I was just annoying my cousin for a sec there. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, back to your name. Love your content.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Nah, nobody loves my content. My content's pretty bad.
It's like the.
Nah, not really.
Get back to your stream.
I am back to my stream.
Alright.
Alright. Wait, where's my mobile device? Don't make the shelf fall. Are you sure? Hey! Oh, well, that's to be expected for you falling.
Say, where's your mobile device?
Yes.
Can you explain to me how these earbuds fit in your ear?
They don't. Oh, thank you. Hand them over.
Oh, I didn't even push nothing.
What'd you
I just tapped the screen.
do? Nice job. Proud of you.
I don't have a mobile device. I'm not stuff.
Did you smack me with a fish? Dude, not okay. He's slowly caressing me with a fish. This is making me uncomfortable. Now he's smacking me with said fish. Sir? Sir. Sir. Sir, that smells disgusting.
What, this?
Yes, the fish.
It's a little rough. I got an idea, Jordan.
No. I don't like ideas.
One earbud, you listen to music, and the other one you listen
No,
to.
I don't like ideas. I hate ideas. Alright, you're just gonna try and choke me with the fish. It's kinda weird. Now you're putting the fish on my head. I don't feel comfortable. Guys, I need help. This man is putting a fish in my glasses, and now I can't see. Oh, it's everywhere. Don't put it under my shirt. No. 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 He put it on my shirt. I don't feel comfortable. We're gonna skip, I mean, we're not gonna skip this part, but, we're gonna...
This game? You don't delete the camera?
No, I'm gonna narrate once this section is over. So hopefully everybody read. Up, fish. Ew. Ow. That actually scratched me. I did lose my train of thought. Because... Oh, somebody left. Oh, yeah. Oh, well. I'm gonna upload this VOD to YouTube anyways. Stop. Please. I wish y'all knew what was happening. He has a fish and he's just slapping me with it in strange ways. He just I think you can hear the slap. It's oof. And the smell was absolutely terrible. Ow. Ow. Alright, now back to the thing. Back to what we were doing.
Get rid of that crust on the elbow.
Stop rubbing the fish against me. It makes me uncomfortable. Stop it. Stop it. No. 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 Okay. No. Why is my files out? Go away. Why are my files there? Where's Discord? Just gonna put this right there. I'm turning it on. Oh, I love how it's still streaming. That's cool. Wait. Let me share to other people. Anyways, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Oh, they all look so sad. Monica doesn't though. She kind of looks kind of.
Monica knows what's gonna happen.
Hey, don't spoil it for the people.
I'm just saying.
That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Yay! One by one, the girls' eyes light up. The girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy. Siri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Okay, this is where the gameplay comes in. This is where that sweet,
Sour.
delicious Jinx. Gotcha. Jinx is a character in League of Legends. Oh, that sweet, beautiful, delicious play. Macro, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class that Monica? You know what? You're messing up my reading. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the other girls continue the chit chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Macro, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri,
Monica,
and of course, Monica. Ha! Got you. Will I really be happy spending every day after school?
Literally.
Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. ... Alright. I'll just need to make most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Yep. I'm excited.
It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. David, I'm close to killing you. Alright,
I really like interrupting people.
Alright, so who we gonna impress first?
It's really fun too.
Who we gonna impress first?
I don't know. Maybe I should let you talk.
Pick.
Oh, I can pick?
No.
Can I pick?
Pick who you want to impress, so I can find words for them.
Yuri.
You want to impress Yuri?
Actually, that's hard.
No, it's not.
Sayori.
Oh, no. No.
Natsuki.
That one's hard. No.
Yuri?
No, we'll go Yuri. Dark. No, that's wrong. Not raindrops. Not anxiety. Pleasure. Oh. Wow, we know what Yuri's into now. Incongruence. Vitality. Judgment.
Essence.
Intellectual.
What?
Sensation.
That's what I feel when I'm good.
Effulgent. Destiny. Determination. Melancholy. Vivacious. Frightening. Explode. Doki Doki. Alright. That was Natsuki. No. Suicide.
What? Some of these I just question.
Universe.
Steven Universe?
Imagination. Oh, we got her. We in this.
New season.
Hi again, Mako. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me,
but I like interrupting people too. Loses the train of thought.
But
it's hilarious.
But I
probably getting annoyed with me doing this.
But I at least keep my word.
I just want to say, I love you.
Well, I'm back at the literature club.
Woohoo!
I was the last to come in, so everybody else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Macro. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature. Accustomed to him. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year.
Where's the fish?
And last year, too.
Got the fish.
I don't know if you plan. No, please, not the fish. Hi, Frisky. I don't know if you plan to come here, to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh, thanks for the host, Frisky. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Who's Frisky?
Ooh, the bird. Oh, 7 people. Natsuki
I
finds
really
herself.
shouldn't be interrupting you.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plopped back into her seat. Oh, I'm fine. I just did some league matches, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stream because I feel like it with this new PC, and it actually works. The bit rate's actually good, and I'm happy. You know what, David? You can leave. All right. All right.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
It's not my vocabulary.
Don't worry, guys. Macro always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Yeah, the PC works really well. It has, I think it's 8 gigabytes of RAM. That's the most power I've had in a while.
Oh, it's 8 gigabytes of RAM.
Yeah, it's 8 gigs.
Could it play? You remember that 2K17 game we had on Steam?
Remember that game that I'm not going to play? Sorry, son. How dependable. I probably just missed some text there. Shuri, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Mako can become good friends too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
You know what?
Oh, Lord.
Sayori. Every time there's dots, I'm just gonna convulge everything that's in my stomach. Just as usual, Sayori seems oblivious to this weird situation that she just put me into. Cricket noise. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Caught. Yeah, me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. Wow, I got 6 viewers. That's amazing. That's the most viewers I've had.
Cricket noises.
It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Cue hero music. Where's my... Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Pumpkin knew. I don't recognize from the name, so you're gonna have to tell me. Is that so?
Spelled your name wrong. Spelled it with an A.
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out.
You got a book that you have no interest in reading ever.
We don't even know what it's about yet.
I do.
No, you don't.
It's about catching them Z's.
Alright, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy.
Hero music?
It's a short read, so I thought... no, there's no more hero music.
Right.
The hero moment's over. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know... Oh, it's Zach. Hey, Zach.
Snuggle under the bed?
Wait.
Under the bed.
Wait, why under the bed? There's monsters under the bed.
It's dark under there.
But there's monsters.
You can do a lot of things with it. Dark.
Yeah, like sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, have a nice 8 hours sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Discuss it, if you wanted to. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute?
You know, Yuri, all she needed before, things happened.
Don't say anything. This is not a dating sim. Don't worry. This looks like a dating sim, but it's not. It's not.
It's a dating sim. He's lying.
She even picked she thinks I like, despite
He's
me not
quitting League
reading
of Legends to
much.
play dating sim.
Yeah, I'm quitting the esports club to do dating sims every single day. Don't worry about it.
Mm.
Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Yo.
Phew. That is sad. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Don't worry, I was joking. Oh, you'll see. I don't know if I'll be able to do it all today. I'll probably do more tomorrow. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Siri and
I need to call a couple.
sure. Siri and Monica are having a cheery do not delete any of my YouTube videos. I feel like you're trying to sabotage me. If you are trying to sabotage me, then we're gonna have a problem. Okay? Okay. Are we clear?
Mm-hmm.
We're clear?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Don't delete anything. So, whoa. Okay. Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner.
Tell me internet.
No, it's not about books. Actually, it is about books. It's about poems. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Wait. What? What? I did not get anything that you just said. Meanwhile, what? Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. Your user's been deleted. Oh, my user account, my league account got deleted. My Riot account. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more.
No internet.
But at the same time,
Internet.
but at the same time, I will feel bad for distracting her from reading. You know what? I sabotaged the Chromebook, so it doesn't have Wi-Fi. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. I'm joking. Just restart the thing. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. That is horrible. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. Interesting. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. It's not a perfect book. Wow, we went from 8 to 2. Whew. Hey, the Moose, you should totally host. No, I'm joking. Did you follow me?
Follow me on every social media.
Yeah, follow me on everything. Hey, he followed.
Everything. Next step.
She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out.
Is now following.
I muttered, saying I made her uncomfortable.
Oh man, chance now.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Uh-huh. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I name my character Macro. They say you can name your character at the beginning of the game, so I named him Macro. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick, I have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, I wouldn't read that book. That'd be pretty too much for me. It might be a little bit much. Just a little. Does it have tacos? Probably. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark tyrant came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Oh, I'm in. There we go. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Macro? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. Yeah, I forgot what her kink was. Whoops. She's so shy and reclusive on the She's so shy. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you'd relate it to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. And then I just blank out. And when people try to talk to me, I just stare off into space. I don't talk to them. I'm literally just a stone. I turn into a stone. I become petrified. I can't do anything. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange.
Daddy Lowly Lover said I'm on JordonAM.
That was a weird Discord thing. I don't know if anybody heard that, but that was weird. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, alright? The moose ate me. Okay. Alright. Wow. All in caps? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put in my bag. Do you have all caps on, sir? Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I can't click the link because if I do, I might click out of the broadcast and it might stop. I'll have to do it later. I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Like tacos. You like tacos? I like tacos. Tacos are pretty nice. Tacos are amazing. Anyways, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Account like what? Account like what? Oh, well, I've been on since it was Beam, which was last year, actually. It was actually December 31st, and of 2016, so I'm a ambassador, I guess. I was an original member, so kind of. Oh, you want me to help set up, like, how to stream on here? Because I may be able to, yeah, and how to get, well, the thing is, I have a Windows 10, so it's native broadcasting on here. I don't know what type of OS you have. Oh, you have a 7. Then you're gonna need like OBS or Beepo or so. No, you can't use Beepo because that's Windows 10 only. You're gonna have to have OBS. Yeah, you're gonna need OBS. And then use the stream key. Oh, go to OBS Studio. I don't know if anybody's gonna help you get the link for it, because I can't right now. The stream key, I'll have to just tell you after this stream. Yeah, I'll give it to you later. Book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until it's against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. Get the bad end. Wait, what? That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. Oh, Moose, see if you can, get other people to get on the stream, because I need this chat to be lit. Do you know there's a bad story in? You don't know? Let's hope. But in holding it like this, we're held even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. Two big things are distracting me. Are you ready? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought. The main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I could see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. Wait, Trick? Wait, who's Trick? I don't know who Trick is. Is he a YouTuber? Gotti? What? God Dyer? I see. Oh, God Udir. Oh, God ear. Okay. You're silent for a moment. But Macro, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Ugh, that's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess, oh wait, I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhaled, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer if I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. Who's the teacher? That's not the teacher, that's still a girl. It's another one. It's the president. I want her. Oh, don't worry, you'll be wanting her soon enough. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? Hey, let me see that code if you have problems. That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters on your own. In your own time. I got it. Alright. Which port are you putting in it?
The bottom one.
The frontmost one?
Mm-hmm.
I stand up. I'll make a mental I left off in the book. Then I slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
What?
Yeah. My relaxation ends.
How you do that?
I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing.
What?
I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done anything like this before. Oh, you're leaving? Alright. See ya, the moose. I can't wait! Sari and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sari's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? I'm gonna show it to Yuri first. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering up her whole face. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow.
Daddy Lowly Lover said okay, I am logging in and shit, I am making a second eBay CC.
Alright, that was weird. Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant... Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go in even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? Uh, um, well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily at this, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. This one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry if I have such terrible handwriting. Actually, it was terrible because it's in cursive and I don't do cursive. I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Yeah, because it's cursive. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Macro. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you didn't only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, hey, Zach, and experiences in their own work. You didn't miss much. I mean, actually, you missed a poem. Actually, that's what you missed. They usually do more than a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of it. It's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Macro. So who should I show my poem to next? I'm gonna let you pick. Monica's the girl that you were talking about that you're in love with now. Monica. Alright, let me just share my stuff to other people. Monica. Hi, Macro. A good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Macro. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Macro. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. I was going ooh. David, ooh.
A little weird.
It's really metaphorical. Whoa. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something. Oh, wrong voice. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's Jesus. No, 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 no. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Man, that's kind of sad. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. You found OBS? Good. Going to stream Danganronpa. Alright. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what Yuri like? You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writings that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using where are you gonna stream it on? Who likes using simple, direct words to describe happiness and sadness? Just don't do it on YouTube because that's blocked. I'm probably gonna be watching it from the Chromebook. It's either Mixer or Twitch. But Twitch here. Okay, good. Because Twitch has lower delay. I mean, does it have lower delay? This has very, very low delay. I mean, I could see your stuff right now as you're typing. It'd be pretty amazing. Yeah, very, very low. Yeah, I could see you. I could see you doing all that. It's like a few seconds delay, maybe. Anyways, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging. Chester, bruh, chill.
She gets all spiritual on you.
No, sorta. Just doing my thing. It's very challenging to write.
Daddy Lowly Lover said, tell me when you want an INV, I guess because you in a dungeon every time I try.
That was weird. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people just by feel. Or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It could take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
Daddy Lowly Lover said, did you just deny the INV?
That's okay. I got all my voices mixed up. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that. I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh boy. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction that sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Don't know what that means, but okay. So, what do you think? Oh, I missed that. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I have some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah. That I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow.
Oh, is this Monica's tip for the day?
Yes, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, Zach, who should I show next? Help me. Who? Okay,
I
well,
like this Monica.
Sayori kind of looks like Monica, but she's the hyper one, and that's the childhood friend. Help you what? What am I? NAS. What? Oh, Natsuki? You want Natsuki? Alright. We'll go Natsuki. Which one and what key? What are you talking about? Oh, I would have to go. I'll have to a personal call with you and help you. Macro, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. Oh, I would suggest OBS Studio. I do have 2 people. What? Harsh. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? Oh yeah, Natsuki is the very tsundere girl. Very. Extremely. If you're so proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Oh, 1 person now. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Give her a big round of applause. I know this has a deeper meaning to it, but yeah.
Deeper than what?
I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
What's it deeper in? She's just writing about me?
I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff.
Kinda does.
So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't it able to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. What do you think of Natsuki, Zach? If you're still there. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Now I gotta show it to Sayori. Blech. This is a good poem, Macro. It's so good that I just barfed all over the paper. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. That's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Macro. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. I came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Macro did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Macro liked my poem. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Mac more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do I know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ugh! Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Macro started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they'd just noticed I was standing there. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this would have happened in the first place. So what's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? That meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Macro. Wait. There's a of words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Macro? Well? Blech. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think highly of me. I'm gonna go with Sayori. I don't like choosing people. You know what? Save. Save, please. Please. Help me, Sayori. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri is defenseless. I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori. Huh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Macro. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflicts. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki. Yuri! You guys are my friends.
Yeah.
I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences.
Because of
Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feels with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Blech. Blech. Sayori stands triumphantly with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. As president, that's kind of embarrassing to me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, oh, you got OBS? I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me. Oh, Zach, you missed something completely amazing. You can see it, and I'll upload it to YouTube. See what you missed. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did all of you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Macro, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. Blech. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I'm gonna wrap this stream up soon because I'm gonna do it in sections. Macro, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. I'll do it in days. Sari beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sari have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sari, about what happened earlier. Huh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? This kind of thing happen often. No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Macro, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but I really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds. Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. I'm gonna leave the stream there. I'm gonna upload this part to YouTube. Hopefully it turned out well for you guys. This is the first time I'm streaming ever on Mixer that's like a legit long stream. So I hope you guys like it. And I hope you guys like the series. I'm gonna be continuing this. I don't know when, but I will. So yeah. I will see you guys all later. Bye bye.